I heard recently that isn't even. I mean, just the old, sneaking the look at your next door neighbor's paper is not necessarily the chosen form of cheating these days, because so much stuff is done online now that students are using Google Docs quite a bit to cheat with.
All the time.
Yeah.
And so now they're trying to make. In fact, they've said they've noticed a general increase in grades that they believe is artificially manipulated.
Really?
And so much so that Google itself has stepped up and has, like I'm looking at an article here, they're trying to set up ways to prevent Google Docs being used for cheating.
So here's the way I understand that this works, and if I'm wrong, please tell me.
Yeah.
We've got students here, we've got strippers that know the answers as well, because Victoria was chiming in on this while we were off air. That if someone takes a test in a class before you, that you're going to have that same class, and they therefore can get that exact exam that you're about to take and send that to you before you take the exam. Is that kind of the way it works? Is that what I understand?
You know who knows?
Ben knows. Ben, come in here.
Ben here.
Intern Ben, we're going to get him on the mic. And by the way, Ben, are you currently a student?
Yes, I go to Temple University right now. I've been there for 3 years now.
Okay. All right. So what I was just saying, I know you guys are busy in the other room there. When someone is taking an exam, they can take that exam and give it to someone else who has that same test later on in the day. Is that how it works?
So it totally depends, but like a lot of the times, it'll just be on your laptop in class, and it's impossible to govern everyone's laptop, as you can imagine.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
You all right?
Had to run in.
He's a little nervous.
I was wondering why you talk like that. And actually, it's the thing is the Google documents.
I've talked to Ben many times. I've never heard his voice quite like that before.
It's as we matriculate through the process of the Temple University. We, of course, enriched by the learning that we have.
So I guess.
You poor kid.
I guess no. Ben doesn't talk like that.
Excited to come on air with us.
We just pulled him in hat by. It's not his fault. It's not his
Call
fault.
off guard, that's all.
Okay. So Ben, I guess what Preston's asking is,
Let's start over.
How does the document get disseminated to everyone who's looking to cheat off that original document?
So you can have a Google Doc open on your laptop in like a separate tab, and then you can send it to anybody that has like a Google email. And of course, our school uses Google for everything.
So you can have the Google Doc, I guess, open on a different browser. Right. And just sort of toggle between the two, the test and the Google Doc test, Google Doc. I don't know. Gabby's here as well. She's also a student. You know.
What's your take on it?
Yes.
Stop it.
I'm just kidding. Poor Ben. We pull him in while he's trying to do other work. So
What's your take on it, Gabby?
Yeah, so if you're in a group, just like in a group, when you're doing one of your assignments, you obviously have everybody's email. So you can set up this Google Doc where you can share everything that you do. So even if you're in one class earlier and you have a friend that's in the next class later in the day, you can just share that document with other people in other classes.
Okay. And Victoria, were you the student? Did you do this or hear about this happening as well? Yes. Oh, why is your mic not on? I'm sorry. Go ahead. Yeah.
Yes. So when I was in school, it was just super easy. First of all, the website is pretty, like, once you get it down, it's super easy to use. And yes, sharing is so easy, and it's so easy to communicate on there amongst many people.
Did anyone ever flow? I mean, because they're saying that and Google has actually had to step in to give teachers ways to fight this. Do you know anyone who's ever cheated using the system?
Well, that's what I was going to ask.
I would say.
Actually, no, I'm not aware.
Ben has something to say about the Apple Watches.
Yes.
So not about the Apple Watch, but I do have a story we can go into.
Okay. Please do.
So in high
Make it a long
school,
one.
I went to a tech school. So I was in computer programming, obviously.
Right, yeah.
Obviously.
So, but we figured out a way to cheat on the learning guides, which is our little exercises to learn how to program. But the teacher caught wind of this.
Yeah.
So for a month, every student had to handwrite all their code.
Oh, God.
Because we were cheating, which is for Java and HTML, that's awful.
That's crazy. That's all little
We had
symbols.
to handwrite all of it, then we had to type it up, and that was his way to prevent us from cheating. And I was pissed because I wasn't cheating. I was the one actually doing it right because
This
all
is
the other students were.
outlandish. This is absolutely outlandish. I'm going to take you outside and kick your ass.
Did you rat everybody out because you weren't
What am
cheating?
I, a monk? This is ridiculous.
No, Casey, I was trying to be cool.
No. But so that's how long did it take to take a test like that?
Well, for what would take 5 minutes on the computer was about 25 on the paper.
Jesus.
Just because you got to remember the symbols, you got to squiggle them or whatever.
Just you have to talk through them. Just keep
This is the
talking.
goddamn dumbest thing I've ever heard. It's goddamn ridiculous. 25 on the paper.
No, but I mean, to write, he's talking about writing code is in all symbols and intense stuff. It's,
Preston, get yourself together.
I can't. Steve being outrageous Ben is killing me. Oh, this is an outrage.
Preston, the answer wants to chime in here as well.
Oh, yes, Victoria. Yes.
Yeah, don't forget about me. Okay.
I'm
anyways.
sorry, Victoria.
No, it's okay. It's just so funny. I'm listening to how like far people will go to like actually cheat. And I went to a really good school, and we would literally cheat in groups, and the teachers had no idea. That's how
No
oblivious.
idea.
I guess they were just paid so well that like I swear they didn't care.
do you think there's some credence to the fact that schools who rely on, how the school's performing would allow this to happen to
I guess to keep up with
their
the
reviews
standards
and
or
stuff like
whatever.
that?
Yeah.
It's
I mean, I
conceivable.
went to a really good school, so like I guess like high test scores were like super important.
So it's
And-
plausible deniability, right? That you can say, okay, they're just getting good grades.
And what's funny enough, in 9th grade, I actually had a social studies teacher that would literally grade you on like if he liked you or not. Like we would write what we had for breakfast on like literally I would write the most ridiculous answers, and some of them would be right and some of them would be wrong. I swear this man graded you on whether he liked you or not, or maybe your outfit that day. Like I swear
I bet
he
you
didn't
did
care.
very well.
Yes, being stunningly
passed,
gorgeous
by the way.
helps too.
I passed, by the way. And he
It's
fed
gotta be
us. Like,
so
he
hard.
was a G. He was awesome.
What's going on over here? Just because she's super hot, she passes? I'm here writing goddamn code, my fingers are falling off. She talks about having egos and she gets an A+.
You're a good sport, Ben.
Well, it's an outrage, frankly. Goddamn, it says like I have a rheumatoid arthritis writing all this code. And over here, she says she had a Pop-Tart for breakfast, she has an A+.
I love when you threaten to kick their ass.
Outside now, I'm going to put my foot so far up your ass, you're going to see my big toe coming out your nose.
Oh my god.
All right, we have to wrap this up.
Oh, we do? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
No.